Friday, everyone. TGIFF and some more F's and maybe another F for me. Okay? Ooh. It's been a heck of a week. But we made it to Friday. Check out my shirt.
Is my eye black? Because let me tell you how bad that Friday was. I mean, not Friday, her week.
He needed it.
No. Anyway. She's as sweet as me now, ain't you? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hey, check out Curt's new shirt.
This is one of them that my wife ordered. Mm-hmm. Actually, something that fits and doesn't he have room.
Doesn't he look like, all, preppy and stuff? Yeah. Quit moving it around, Curt.
It's a nice shirt. You did very well.
Alrighty, Today is Friday. Today is 8 days away from the day. You know what I'm saying? Curt, what's today, Curt?
Today is April the 4th, Friday, 2025. We thank you so much for being in here with us. We thank those that came over from Eddie Lugo Studios, those that came over from the Moonlight Adventures.
Wake and Wander.
That's a new one that you got to catch.
On Fridays.
Yeah, so it's looking like some Fridays, and I'm sure they posted. He had it out there. I had caught that it was coming on.
And he said maybe not every Friday, but keep your eyes posted
keep up
for
with
them.
the Moonlight Adventures, and you can see what all's been. Go back and watch it.
Yeah, it's a pretty good show.
Yes,
hey,
very,
let me tell you, they do a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So, and they do interesting things. They're not boring like us, so. We sit at home. We keep the sofa nice and warm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But they had a great morning show. I got to see at least about 20-some minutes of it or so, and I'll finish it out. She watched the rest of it. I could hear it.
I was on my phone while I was like, what happened to him? And because I was listening as I got out of the shower and stuff. I was like, what happened to him? He's like, I had to get our show up.
Yeah.
I was like, well, that's okay. I'm going to put it on my phone. So I'll watch the rest of it. They drank 15 margaritas is what I heard.
I heard something about, I
don't think they really drank 15. They only drank 11, but they were charged for 15. They
I
had
heard
to fix
Chaz
that
saying
stuff.
she's going to keep up with it a little bit there. And,
I'm going to have to get a little card if I do that and start just marking them.
Marsha,
after the first three, I'm gonna forget. I'd pay it. I'd have paid it.
I left. There's a lot of video out there, y'all, that where this
it has to stay on the editing room floor because no.
That was at Cosmo, and there's no way that girl could have wrote anything.
I forgot to get out of the pool and eat lunch. Nobody helped me and said, "Hey, Marsha, don't you think you should go eat something?"
Yeah.
Oh.
The two that was just on before us, they couldn't have wrote nothing either.
This was Dad, that trip. All right, let's say good morning to everyone. But before we do, let's hit that question. I know a lot of you have not been on MSC. But let me tell you, if you're getting ready to get on World America, have you had fun yet trying to use that app? Marsha hasn't. But she did use it. And she did book some things. Her husband and her are on a anniversary trip.
Yeah, the day we pull leave.
Mm-hmm. And Marsha got something for him.
She did. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I got something for myself too.
And he got something for himself because he wants to go to the lighthouse and walk up the lighthouse and get some video footage. Well, I've done that once and I don't ever want. I mean, it's nice. Don't get me wrong. It's nice, beautiful views.
She said, "I'll have drink in hand when
I will be down there waiting for you when you get off of that, and I will have a nice cold drink in my hand for you."
Yeah. All right. Let's see your question that you had here today. MSC mobile app, wait till you work with that, and Carnival mobile app. Now, Carnival, you get a certain part of it free, and then there's a certain part, like if you want to text each other.
The chat part is $5, but let me tell you, it's worth every penny of that.
Versus, though, on MSC, it is free.
You can talk to each other free?
Yeah. In their chat. Wait a minute, do you? Hold on. Do we talk to each other? I ain't been on MSC in about a year.
I don't remember.
So
I'll have to watch our videos so I can find out what goes on MSC.
Yeah.
So,
but tell us your experience. Cool. Tell us what you like that if you do use Carnival Mobile.
What do you like about it?
Yeah.
What do you not like about it?
What do you want them to change?
What's easy and what's not?
All right. Her answers were MSC is harder to navigate. And Carnival has the chat app. Well, that's what we just said. Carnival is easier to use. 31% of y'all say that already out of 13 votes. MSE is easier to use. I think,
looks like they know what they're talking about.
I will say this. They have an interactive. I know so maybe some of the new Carnival. I didn't find it, but MSC at least on their when you go to get on an elevator, just on the outside they have. I don't want to call it a kiosk, but anyway, it's like a gigantic.
I don't want to talk about that
phone, and you scroll up and down, and it's the height of a person.
Yeah.
But it's you put your card up there, and then you can put everything up on there. That's,
and it'll tell you where you
the same on your phone, and you can make reservations, everything. That is nice.
That's pretty
cool.
There
is some nice things. Some people don't know how to operate it as well. But
I give it my number one.
Oh, that finger. Okay.
Also, what's really cool about the MSE app, so we're going to talk some good stuff, because you didn't talk smack, you got to talk the good stuff too. You can check in when you're going up there, and you've got all, you know how Carnival, you got about 52 pages of stuff, and you got to turn in all these papers and all that stuff. MSC.
Okay.
On the day of, you can't see it. You can't see it, but on the day of, right here, it's going to be a little barcode. They're going to scan that barcode and send us through. I don't have to have 52 pages of paper. You know why? Because it's on the app. I do like that. Now, it doesn't mean, I think Carnival could get there. You know, I really do think Carnival could get there. And
by the way, those that have experiences on, we've been on Royal and we've been on an NCL, but that was before 2020.
That was 2018, so we don't know exactly what's going on there.
More the modern that they've had, we haven't experienced theirs, but if you've had good experience on those, let us know also.
And I know the medallion. Okay.
Oh, I'll tell you what, we got that experience on MSC one time where we like a little watch. That's the way to go.
Yes.
But I like my card, and I like being able to wear my lanyard. Yeah, lanyard.
Now, I don't believe that Curt and I were gambling as much. I know we did. We tried a couple of things to see, you know, how it was, but I don't remember what you get to be able to make sure your card's given. I guess maybe they use the thing and they ding it, but how do you play slots and stuff, I wonder? That'll be interesting. We'll find that out when we get on this new ship. Yeah. And if you've ever used a medallion, which I know some people have, let us know let us know your experience. Let us know about Margaritaville and Virgin, or any of those that you've been on. Tell us the differences. How do you feel about all that?
Virgin's a lot of pressure, y'all. Anyway, let's see.
Not really, because they don't know what they've missed out on.
National Calendar Day here today is Happy Vitamin C Day, and I just bought us some new vitamin C and zinc.
I demanded it.
She did, because she can't do
gummies
or chewables.
No, I do not like that
you
airborne.
You would have done gummies?
Airborne, yeah.
I'd save me like $5.
It looks like a pod that you would put in the dishwasher or in the washing machine. And they're like, it's a chewable. Well, good gravy, it tastes like chalk.
It's called, the one that says something about airborne.
It's airborne.
Yeah.
And it's nasty.
Oh,
and I do not recommend it. So
I
I got him to go get us some pills.
You did that right after breakfast. And I said, I waited till late in the day yesterday, and it was like, oh, this is fine. This is like eating a little Flintstone.
I'm not doing it.
All right. Also today,
Flintstone's like this big. Airborne's like this big.
Them folks that just was on before us, the Moonlight Adventures. I know they can celebrate this Jeep 4x4 Day.
Woo woo!
Yep.
We have a daughter-in-law that has Jeep.
Holy moly! You should see that thing.
She has it decked out, and it's beautiful.
Does. All right. Chicken cordon bleu.
I actually like
one of my favorite sandwiches they used to have. You know, even at fast food at Arby's, I love theirs. I'd eat different ones. But anyway, today, school librarian. I wonder if they even still have libraries in schools.
Yes,
they just got computers.
They still have books. They still have libraries. I've been to many libraries because
I don't know how hard them kids look at trying to find something. They probably go on the computer and go.
Well, I will tell you a secret. When
Hold on,
I was younger about libraries, they used to make you have to go get 2 books. I'm thinking I ain't gonna remember to bring them back. Then you're gonna charge me because I didn't bring them back.
It says school librarian. That's what, by the way. What I remember, it seemed like anybody that worked with the librarian, and I guess you had
the books back?
You had a free period or whatever it's called, a free. They got to do nothing a lot. They get to run around. They had a lot of fun. But anyway, walk around things. That is a day. Walk around something.
I'm very good about bumping into the things that I walk around.
Yep. Anyway, there's your
Right.
days.
Thank you for the days.
Yep.
Let's get back to MSC versus Carnival. And we're talking about the mobile app and only the mobile app. And we'll talk about some other stuff next week. But I really wanted to get down into this because it has been a challenge. Okay? All right, go ahead. Say good morning to a few people and then we'll see if anybody puts some words in there.
You sure you're done?
I'll keep talking because
John Gaylor is here.
Good morning.
Scott McNeil's with us right here.
Hey,
Anthony
Scott.
Simone popped in here. Thank you so
John
much.
Gaylor is in the house.
I hear he answered something, so if I see
can't
something,
answer
I'll
the
try
question.
to
I have not sailed on MSC yet. That's a good answer.
tell us your experience then.
Yeah.
That's what I want to know.
Tell us your Carnival experience with their app.
or whoever.
I don't like that you can't use the Carnival app until you get on the ship and then you put your good morning. Look at that. And she's trying to give you a compliment, Curt.
Thank you, darling.
Denise.
Denise.
Anyway, you can't use Carnival's app until you put it on airplane mode and get onto their Wi-Fi. I like that you can use this app beforehand. I like it. Nice shirt.
Looks like an insurance.
He's ready to. I got him for her so he can sell some insurance.
Wait a minute.
Lisa's Cruise Adventures.
Right there she is.
Good morning, Lisa. Nice
and,
picture.
Danny D, the spectacular supporter.
Good morning,
a lot of
Danny
folks, saying hellos.
Hey, speaking of
Sea Tripping with Kim and Scott, we will get to see them. We get to hang out with them.
Mm-hmm.
And,
not too much hanging out, though.
All right, here's the folks
that
new morning folks right here on Fridays.
Check them out.
The Moonlight Adventures. Make sure you go back and catch this morning show there.
And they always have good stories.
Yeah, they do.
Always. Our stories
are
not as good as their
One
stories.
of them right there, they were a part of a really like a huge flood. You just have to, they'll tell the story about that and you have to look at their
you have to watch their video.
Channel right there. Let's see. Let me go on through here a little bit. He said, thanks. It was great to get reconnected and they tell you what's been going on with them.
It did feel good to see you on air. And get to chat with you.
Oh, she's talking about that.
Delete. Yes.
Moonlight knows about that.
You know, I thought we wouldn't have any friends after the glory, but somehow we still hang out with people. We have some of that video.
Hey, I met this man right here, and I still talk to him.
I love Captain Billy J. Captain Billy J. Travels says, ahoy there, everybody. Ahoy there, Curt, who would look better in a new jacket, a straight jacket. And Marsha, who looks beautiful wearing anything or nothing at all. Well, Billy, don't tell everybody you know what I look like with nothing at all.
All right.
Just kidding.
TNT in the house.
Good morning.
End of the month kept me busy. Oh, well, I know you were lurking and you was busy. You was very busy.
Thank you.
You popped in here and said hello.
In. Love the picture.
Ricky Jenkins on her way to work. I'm assuming
that was one of those troublemakers on our Glory cruise. Yeah, just throwing that out there, Ricky.
They actually got left behind a little bit there. That's what happened to Chastity during our last trip to Sanchez. Let's see. They're saying Curt some hellos this morning.
I will say this. Curt did say, I would just like one time for me to be able to go and have all the fun and you just stay.
I can't trust her, y'all. If I could trust what she did, I'd do it. Hey,
we wouldn't make it back.
Jen.Cohen.
Hey, Jen.Cohen, good morning.
Jen, I watched the show yesterday. Good show. Let's see. And that's Level Up.
Level Up.
Comes on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Okay, she says, I haven't sailed with MSC or Carnival yet. Okay, that's okay, Jen.
Yeah, yeah. You just got to try them all. Try them all out.
If you have not sailed, tell us what you would
want
in a mobile app. What would you want? I do like on Carnival that you can go on there and you can say, hey, I'm ready for dinner.
She says, hey.
I know.
You got corrected for that for the other day.
Many times. And I do say please, okay? But I say, hey, we're ready for dinner. I push the button.
We get time, we'll tell y'all a little story about people been commenting on something.
Anyway.
They're mean.
Would you be quiet and let me talk about what I'm trying to talk about?
Yes, please.
Thank you. Okay, love you. I can put in there that I want to go to dinner and I don't have to go down there and wait in this big, huge line with everybody waiting to go to dinner. they'll let me know when my table's ready. We have actually gone up to the floor above and just sit there in a nice, cozy sofa waiting for dinner to be ready, so we didn't have to stand down there with everybody.
We go to a little bar and wait, and it's pretty nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I wasn't going to go there. I mean, you
just
just tell all our secrets.
Well, I mean, it's just right there at the atrium.
Yeah.
It's a very nice one. I like the ships we've been on for MSC. It's called the Edge Bar, and I guess that's because you're on the edge of going into eating.
Living on the edge.
Let's see. Anthony Simone says, I don't know about Carnival. I have sailed.
I have not sailed on Carnival. That's okay. Tell us your story.
Tell us whatever your
Tell us about an app. I know some of these people have been on Royal, and I want to know about their app.
Went on MSC, the chat was free.
Chat was free, okay. There you go. Mm-hmm.
Kathy Mills, good morning to you.
Morning, Kathy.
We go on down through here a little bit, and I see Sandy C. I hope y'all have a great weekend. I hope you do too, Sandy.
Thank you, Sandy C.
Our friends are headed out to work.
Thank you.
Let's see. Chet, not Chet, let's see, who is that?
It's a Cruise Life.
Thank you so much for being in here.
Another group that we're going to be meeting.
And here's another good friends right here.
Bruce and Cindy.
Hope they're doing very, very well this morning.
They're still our friends too. I'm impressed.
I know. Mm-hmm. What did they say right here? Hold on, this is something.
We've been taking Claritin ready tabs. I've never heard of that, but I will look into that.
Okay. No.
We love going topless. Yes.
That's the Jeep, y'all, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, was it? How do you know?
Well,
that might have been Chastity.
Could be Chas. Could be Chas.
You don't know.
TNT says, don't you dissolve it in water before you take arrow? You know what? Marsha didn't read the instructions, so I don't know. I just sit and like it's a piece of candy.
Oh my gosh, that might be why they taste so bad. I've sailed on, click on Captain Billy J. I have sailed on Carnival and MSC. I prefer Carnival's app over MSC. I really like the medallion on Princess. Tell us about that medallion.
That's the one I know folks really, really like.
Let me tell you a little bit about MSC, just in case you ever book, okay? Mm-hmm. You can go ahead and put your card in if it allows you to put it in. Sometimes, even though you put it in on the app, when you get there, you should always go to a kiosk and make sure it's still in there, because sometimes it doesn't make it from the app to actually on the ship. We have experienced that at least 3 times. A couple of times we couldn't even put it in, and when we did put it in, it did not stay. We had to go to the kiosk and make sure it was still in there.
The app, the site, travel agent site are not user-friendly. And this man, he works with, he can look at, he's a travel agent. And thank you there, Josh. And Josh and him's been on a lot of the newer ships. I do know this. So they've been on a Princess, and you know, I trust what they tell us.
They've been on Margaritaville.
About these apps and stuff from there. Hey, PK Adventures, thank y'all so much for being with us. Appreciate that. Let's see. Let me roll through here. I was trying to see. I'm trying to see what they say.
I have not used the MSC app, so I'll let you know.
This November? Okay, we'll come back around to this sometime. I really do.
I'm pretty sure I 100% agree with Josh and Chastity. The app, the website, everything is easier to use on Carnival. I think Carnival's been doing it a lot longer, so they know how to do it better when it comes to the app.
And I don't mind paying the $5 to be able to chat.
I do not.
Well worth it.
Happy Friday, Curt Marsha, CME Travel. Thank you, Sea Leg Journeys.
And it's just me and Mark. Well, that's if you get the internet package, you may not need to get that $5 because you can use Messenger with iPhone.
That's true. Motivational Friday coming up after us.
Now, one thing I do know, I'll say this negative about the Carnival app. It drops off.
Yeah.
You have to redo that and everything.
Every once in a while, yeah. And it doesn't always work on their private islands. So take that, Carnival.
I didn't think it was going to work anyway on private islands. No, I didn't think so. I know MSC's last time we went, I don't think it worked. Their app does not work on their island. I do not believe, but I have a feeling.
You know what works on their private island? The drink package. How about that?
She knows all about that stuff. Let's see. I'm just saying.
All right.
There's a reason you have a nickname sometimes.
Yeah, my mother-in-law gave it to me.
All right. From what we experienced.
The last 3 cruises on Carnival, before you get on the ship, delete the app and then reinstall. Okay, that's a good tip. Thank you.
Thank you, John Gaylor. Appreciate that. Yep. You
abandoned us. Okay, so let's
gotta
talk
keep
about
up.
that.
You gotta keep up. You gotta keep. Hold on, I gotta say some hellos. We got Scott from Controversial
Morning,
Prison
Scott.
in here.
Morning, Will G.
Will G is in here. Also in here. Let's see.
He's heading into the office.
Ohio Travels with Chris.
Have a great weekend.
Thank you so much for being with us. Go ahead.
Josh and Chastity. So Ricky, let's talk about that a little bit. It wasn't me, because it was not Josh and Chastity either, because we were being led out by the leader of the group. And basically he said, I can't handle...
Why don't I get a little better title like responsible
adult.
person?
There you go. The adult of the group.
And I drunk what they drunk. I just ate.
No, you did not drink what I drank.
Now, wait a minute.
Did not.
There
was this
they're
thing.
about 2 drinks ahead of me.
There was this thing. If you go to Paradise Beach, if you just lift your drink up, and even if it's half empty, if you bring it back down somehow magically, it's filled again.
It happened that way a couple of times.
It was a lot.
All right, yeah, you've told that story before.
I don't care. It was a good story.
All right, read that, please.
I do like the Royal app. You can use it before you get on board as well. Good. Mm-hmm. It is free to chat. I like that. Unlike a few bucks you have to pay for Carnival. I agree. And at least last time I cruised on Carnival. Okay. Yes, you're right. $5 per chat.
Here to follow up with that, we can make specialty entertainment reservations, main dining room. If you
Speaking
have
of specialty restaurants,
dining reservations.
I want to talk about that a little bit about MSC.
Well, let's finish. Go ahead.
I'm going to throw this out there. Throw it out there. I'm so disappointed. Now, it's the first sailing, so they don't allow you on the app to get the package that you can get for specialty dining. I like the app. I like to be able to push a little button, order it, and move on with life. And when I get on there, I already have it. But you can't do it for specialty dining. So they have a package.
Well, it's going to be different packages are offered.
Right. They have a package on MSC. They have more than one, but they do have a package. It's 2 or 3, depending on which package you get. Now, let me give you just a little tip about that package. If you get the package, you will get a different menu.
That
normally.
Is true. That is true.
Then in some of the restaurants, not all of them. If you get the package and it includes the Mexican restaurant, you just eat all you want.
It's the regular menu. Now there's new restaurants on this, by the way.
I know that. I saw that. Save room for dessert in the Mexican restaurant. You will not be disappointed.
You can order as much as you want. All right, can I get to a couple more? You done?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Princess Medallion class is the best by far.
I've heard them say that.
And
good morning, Antoinette at Fun. Thank you so much for being with us. There was something
Antoinette,
Antoinette,
didn't we watch her the other day? Because you were driving down. I was driving down the road and you were listening to her. Mm-hmm. I heard you, Antoinette. I just couldn't talk to you. And I heard Angelo. The Princess Medallion was nice because unlike your cabin door when you approach it though, I had to hold up mine up to the panel. You can track each other with it. Oh, I think that's right. Sea Lake Journeys was talking about how Robin was always off the ship when he tried to track her. She was out there swimming with the dolphins.
Chet told us that.
Chet told us that. Yeah.
Hey, don't forget, as soon as we're over, you can run over there and run to Sea Lake Journeys, and you can talk with Chet and scream out at Robin.
Friday.
Is that what?
I call it Freaky Friday, but whatever you want to call it.
Motivation. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Let me see what TNT says right here.
Sometime when you use the Carnival Hub to message, it runs really slow or drops, like Curt says. You're right. So Curt's like, I have been messaging you. Do you not have your app up?
No, this is her. She's at that vanity thing, getting ready. She goes, I've had it right here. And then I walk in there and I touch her phone and I go, it tells you got a message. She said, well, it didn't make a noise. Oh my God.
She said, yeah, all by myself.
Always left behind. Hey, Go Wilson Travel.
Hey,
thank you so much for being with us
Thanks
this
for being
morning.
here.
I hope y'all are doing very well. Great picture. They got matching shirts. See, they wear matching shirts.
We did leave part of our group at Paradise Beach. Mm-hmm. I'm going to admit it. I don't remember much of it, but we did do that.
Keep up. Want to do a new live show with Scott? Let us know.
Oh, cool.
Let's see. We got right here. A travel agent can help you with dining packages. I can see them on
the TA site.
Well,
we got Eatly.
Okay. Oh, you did. Okay.
Maybe look at my face.
Okay. I might have to call then a travel agent.
Call our travel agent.
I do know a travel agent that was told that they're not doing anything till folks get on the ship. So I don't know. Maybe that's a perk, or y'all something higher. Or
they may be.
I just don't know enough about it.
Yeah.
But I'll call one today. Those pineapple people don't want to be. Hey, good morning there, Tanisha. Live with Tanisha RN.
Hey,
very good to
Tanisha.
Meet you.
Hey,
see you. And hope you're doing very, very well. I like the shirt right there on her.
That means that when the Clock family's on board, you can tell whether they're putting anything on your door or not, because you can track them going from room to room to room.
Room. Is that what she said? Did you hear the way she said that?
Room.
I'm at the end right here, and she told me if I got to the end that heck no wait a minute, y'all don't throw nothing else back up there. Look, I wanted to show y'all this. This is what I have in my coffee. I don't know. Zero's the one's hard to find for us. I found this is coconut cream. That's not what is in Marsha's today. That's just what's in mine. Love it in the coffee.
I like it too.
You got any more? Cheers. Hers is the skinny syrup and
caramel salted.
All right, let me see what they said right here. We couldn't reserve a time.
We have to do that when we get on board.
Okay. I wanted to reserve a time for going up in the lighthouse, and I couldn't do that. Hey, everybody that's going on there, MSC, get the lighthouse. You'll want to get those pictures if you ain't been.
Especially if you are a vlogger, the lighthouse is going to give you some amazing views. If you go for
you ain't been, I'm sure. Go ahead.
If you go on the snorkeling adventure, getting away from the ship and stuff, those views are beautiful. We had some amazing video from around the island. They go all the way around the other side of the island.
Yeah.
I would love to do the sunset champagne cruise, because I would love to. Can I tell you, I normally miss all the sunsets on
it's a little windy at Ocean Key. They'll cancel things out. But I will. Now, mine, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit that.
That's okay.
Mine that I want to do is the sunrise. They do a sunrise.
There's no sunrise on there.
Mimosa and there was not for this one, but they do offer it.
Yeah,
sometimes.
We'll do the sunset.
Hey, there's a very good fella in here, and I see their channel keeps growing and growing. I hope they're both doing very well. They had to take off this past Thursday, but I know big things are always. He's got his fingers in a lot of stuff.
Let me tell you, they are very knowledgeable though about cruising. They have done it a lot. They cruise with a little one, and so therefore he ain't little anymore. He's not little anymore, but he's younger, so he can give you a bunch of tips about things to do for the younger kids on there.
Before you
know it,
he's
a teenager, I think.
He'll be getting his own cabin.
Before you know it, he's going to be like, I'm driving the parents to the place, right?
That could be happening very soon, if not,
Okay.
I'm sure. Mike, tell us.
Ricky says she's innocent from putting pineapples on any doors.
Hey, there's video of yours, and you don't see nothing video-wise I'm doing right there.
I do it.
Zipline views in Great Stirrup were amazing. Drink package works there
too. Okay. That is awesome.
That is true on that one. That is a very good one. Yep. This is what I was thinking. Look here. He's talking
about our car now. See?
I knew that was.
Yeah.
I know. I keep up enough. I don't always chat, but I keep up enough and watch.
Basically, he's a stalker, apparently.
Yeah.
So some things that we would recommend for MSC, if you're getting off of the ship later in the day, you probably don't have to rent an umbrella. Go out there and look and see if there's any empty spaces, because people will get off of the ship in the morning. They'll rent the umbrella for the entire day. The umbrella stays out there the entire day. And guess what? They get back on the ship half the day, and then the umbrella's still there. Going on 15. Oh, gosh, that is a teenager, full-fledged.
I asked her to wait till next week to talk about more of the MSC stuff, like in detail.
We'll talk about more.
She's already doing it. I'm just saying. Ooh,
I don't have to do
nice
what you
car.
say.
Ooh, I do like talking cars.
1988 Ford Thunderbird. Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
I drove a pickup at first, but my actual car that I got to buy was a Chevy Citation.
All right, we're gonna get off subject just for a second. But
Hey,
my daddy,
hatchback in the back seat.
my
all the way down.
stepdad made me drive a stick shift Ford to and from school. So I would learn how to drive a stick. He said that way no guy can ever strand you somewhere. You can drive yourself home and leave him.
Oh, guys used to take girls somewhere and strand them somewhere.
I don't know what they used to do.
I'm sorry to laugh at that, but I bet that happened to some of them. She said, Dad, I couldn't leave. I had to give it up.
I had to
give it up because I don't know how to drive that straight.
So he wanted to make sure I had no excuses, and he made sure that I drove it. And let me tell you, the Lynchburg is called the Hill City for a reason. And trying to stop on a hill and then go and make sure you don't back into the guy behind you, I was so nervous. So, all righty.
Danny D wants to see the Damn It doll real quick. She wants me to take it and use it. We got to go. Make sure you go right over there to Sea Leg Journeys. This should take you right over there. We're going to get off here. We'll see you next week, guys. This is our week coming up for a few days. Next week's travel week for us. All right, guys. Love y'all. Have a great weekend. Thank y'all all for such a great show. It feels like it anyway. Enjoy your weekend. Have a blessed weekend. This is CME Traveling.
Daily Coffee Talk.
Bye, guys.